This is such a special place. You drop. Just about set for football. Blake Grupe is ready to get us started. And off we go from Lambeau. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
I got you, baby. Let's ride, dog. Come on, baby. Rock and roll.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Off play action. Ferguson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
That's a play that may get lost in the grand scheme of things, but one thing's for sure. You certainly don't want to go 3 and out to start the game. So that's a nice job of finding the right play call and coming up with a first down.
Now a play fake here on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. Defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward. And how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. They'll get 8, but they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive because that's not enough. On now is the Packers punter. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. This will be fielded at the 17. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return, and it'll be Titan football. So here are the Titans now for their first drive. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
You know, last week I remember asking you, what would an offensive coordinator be looking for week 2 of the preseason? Now we're in week 3. Defensive coordinator-wise, what's he looking at?
For the most part in preseason, you're playing pretty basic stuff, pretty vanilla defenses. You're looking for guys that play with abandon, that just go out and make plays and kind of let their athletic ability take over in order for you to notice them.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Gets past one man. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the
rush coming, and he's taken down. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. They tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack. On offense, sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this case, none of it worked.
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun, Ferguson. And that is incomplete. 4th down now as the Titans defense holds up in coverage. And they'll bring out Anders Carlson now to try the field goal. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say.
Deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. Their second drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Ready?
They'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that will bring up 2nd down.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
2nd and 3. And he's got his man in stride, complete. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They'll look to throw again. Over the middle, it's complete. Now a 2nd and 6. Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and the lead grows to 10-0. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Here's the Titan offense now as they make their way back onto the field. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. 2nd and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On third down, here's Spears.
And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. They'll look to throw.
That'll be complete to Okonkwo.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. They'll look to throw now on first down. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
And the Packers will take over here just shy of the 30. Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens,
Jones hit and the ball's out.
And it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
no coach or team's ever happy when someone has a turnover, but if there's ever a good time to do it,
preseason.
Yeah, right now. You know that come regular season, he's going to be ready to go, and maybe he'll remember, yeah, I don't want to do this when it comes time for the games to count.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. 10-0 the score after one. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. These offensive starters still out there in the second quarter. You would think the plans for them to at least play into the 3rd quarter, if not all the way through.
Yeah, it might go by feel. If they have a really good first drive to start the 3rd quarter, they might pull them after that. If not, might leave them out there a little bit longer, but I'll guarantee this, they'll be gone by the start of the 4th quarter. They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
They'll set up to throw. That is caught. And he is going to pick up the Titans' first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
That one's taken in by Spears.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. From the 5, 2nd and 4. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Back to throw again. Touchdown! From 6 yards away.
And the Titans have got it back to within a score. Blake Grupe now for the extra point.
And Holly clanks it off the right upright. And it's no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
Oh, it still won't go down.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
Here's Aaron Jones in the offense trotting back out. He only has a single solo carry, 1
Numero uno, second quarter. They need to get in the ball more, don't they?
I'm not the greatest statistician in the world.
Yeah, you are.
But a back like that with only one carry kind of takes me back to college in the classroom. Not enough evidence to declare what you should do the rest of the game. Give him the ball some more and find out.
Will they incorporate him? We'll find out.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
On now is the Packers punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. It's taken to the 26. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And the Titans getting set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forcing throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now. They use fortune on that one. Not to have another turnover on his ledger.
It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return, and it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. Green Bay's offense ready to go again. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. They go play action here on 1st down. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Ferguson. He has it complete to Christian Watson. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
And Jones is not going to have the 1st down as they stop him short. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is taken at the 18. It's a net of 40 there. Punt of 48 and a return of 8. And they will take over 1st and 10. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides.
but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
Green Jack. Black shot. Black ultra. Black blue. Cut.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down.
Ready.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning.
He'll drop to throw. Being chased out left.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
When you're a capable runner, oftentimes your quarterback coach, your offensive coordinator, they love to see you break the pocket and go ahead and take off. I think he could have gotten vertical and picked up something there. Instead, he pushed it downfield. Incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Packer pressure, and down he goes. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Let's go.
On first down,
Ferguson will drop this underneath for Jones.
and he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Back to throw. Ferguson. He finds his man, complete. It's McDonald. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's second down. Looking to throw. Ferguson.
Batted by the safety, but caught anyway.
It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
Well, sure looked pretty coming off of his hand, but sometimes you might have to take a little bit off of it. That one looked a little too hot to handle.
Yeah, but off the tip, hey, they still got the catch, right?
It's amazing, isn't it? Even when it goes wrong, it turns out right.
Throwing on first down. Ferguson.
A check down here to Jones.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's second down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
To throw on second down. Ferguson. Nice move at the 40. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 38-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Operating from the gun. Ferguson.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Titans will take over here just shy of the 30.
Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half.
Looks like somebody's ready to begin the regular season, skipping over halftime here in the final game of the preseason. Third quarter, here we go.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. Any surprise in your mind he's out there to start the second half after 4 first-half interceptions?
He's to be surprised by a lot of things, partner, but in this case I'm not, because you know they want him to be their guy.
He's got daylight.
Now inside the 25.
Touchdown, Titans. A great play there. 77 yards.
And the Titans come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Now the point after, good by Grupe.
And that gives them a 3-point lead.
After the touchdown, here's Grupe to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, had he opted for the touchback.
So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2.
And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
46 yards on the play.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. McDonald. And now off to the races down the right side.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 66 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
They'll run on first down. McDonald. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to first and goal. Now Jones. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
On second down, they'll run it here. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
They'll look to throw on third and goal.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Titans are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. So that, a definite deflator there on the interception.
Yeah, you work your way down the field thinking you're in position for a go-ahead score. But all it takes is one errant throw, and this one winds up a turnover.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. They begin with a quick throw out left.
And he'll go out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be second down.
Blue strike. Set.
He'll look to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll look to throw here on first down. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Ready?
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Ready.
They'll drop to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete.
On the ball.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
They'll set up a throw. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A great effort there. Ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Titans go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Groupie able to add the PAT.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field.
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner, and I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 4.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right.
2nd down, another shot for Jones. They'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Ferguson setting up the screen here. Aaron Jones.
And he's going to have the Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
87 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Let's go.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau.
Ready, set.
From the 46, here's 2nd and a yard.
Switch, yellow. Blue, check. Check white.
Love going to give this one to Jones.
And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Down.
The Packers on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there, and it helps him move the sticks. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Brandon, unfortunately, I've been here before. They've had 2 opportunities to stop them, so this is demoralizing. They haven't gotten it done. Now you're calling all your blitzes, all your attack defenses, but you're not worried about playing your normal position. You're going to take chances now.
Well, you said it. 2 third-down opportunities to get off the field. Couldn't do it, and the clock continues to roll. The Love's throw taken in by Miller. And he's got this down to the 35. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. After seeing that, maybe time to go back to some downfield throws here.
Yeah, anything, change it up, because the teams that win, the best teams, they're the ones that make adjustments. Doesn't mean you can't come back to what you thought you could get done. Sometimes when you open things up a little bit, you can get back to what you wanted to do before.
This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. To throw now. Here's Love. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
So here now is Anders Carlson in a really big spot. From the right hash, this from 53. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Well, Charles, you cannot say enough about that play by their special teams. Think about it. That keeps this game at 2 possessions in the second half and really adds pressure to the opposition.
Yeah, it certainly does, especially their offense. It takes a lot of pressure off the offense of the team that's leading. They got a little bit more of a cushion to play with now. How about the thanks each guy was getting as they came off the field after that block? Special teams, certainly special in that situation.
Ready.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 and to 45. Now he dumps this off over the middle, and this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Ready.
2nd and 1. He finds his man, complete. It's Hess. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
Yellow.
Back to throw now on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. That's Hess.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be second down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
They'll look to throw again.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Titans first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on third down and 5.
Now back to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Ready?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Hess. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They'll set up to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Hess. And he does not get to the first down marker as they stop him at the 19. Here we go on 4th down. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. And quickly, they get to the line.
Drill green. Blaster, 6. Ready.
They'll look to throw now on first down. That is caught at the 7-yard line.
Faster, faster.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset.
Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2.
They'll look to throw. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown from 6 yards away.
And the Titans are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. The point after, good by Grupe.
And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
After the touchdown, here's Grupe to kick this one away.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. First down, going to the air with Love.
Swings this out here for Cohen.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now a second down throw for Love here. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Packers. A great play there. 34 yards.
And the Packers have got it back to a two-score game here in the fourth. Carlson's extra point up and good.
And the lead is trimmed down to 10. 5 plays there on that drive. And it ends with a Packers touchdown. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he comes back with one complete. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. Back to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A great effort there with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
Groupie able to add the PAT.
And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Love looking to throw it. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them holding them under 200 today.